M60. Policeman a fire AK-47. Soldier man, them a fire LSR. Them say shoot far. Them say shoot far. Yeah.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Muscle, and this is another Two Line Music Hut's Entertainment Report podcast. And today, we have a really special guest in the building. Listen, when it comes to Rub-a-Dub, this is what you've known him for from the years from in the 70s right up until now. He's given you songs like M16, African Girl, Dreadlocks Girl, Wrap Up a Draw, and so much more. You know we have in the building today? We have Sammy Dread in the building today. What's going on, big boss?
They call me Sammy Dread, love. Love. Them call him Papa Muscle. Some boy, you know what? Love. People up in a muscle. Some boy, you know what? Love. People up in a Sammy Dread, love. Greetings to the world. Big up Canada, you don't know. Jane and Finch, I'm a place in the original long time. When I come in at the place, I used to be there for a minute, you know, and thing. But, you know, Rastafari guy.
Big up. Thank you so much for such a great intro on this program here. We like to take it right from the beginning and then bring it right up to today. So my first question for you is this. Where did you grow up in Jamaica, and what type of child were you?
Well, you know, I give you a history now. My child growing up, me was a humble kid when I grew up still. I say, you have something a man say, boy, the world is yours. Like it's a movie where Scarface said, the world is mine. And the world me growing up. Because when me there in Jamaica, me there all over the place, from Mobile to Kingston, St. Joseph Road, Walton Park Road, Jungle, Rima, Greenwich Farm, all over the place. So, I just but what happened now, my career wasn't like in the music business until when me go to the Greenwich Farm, go live still. And then one day me I watch a TV. And when me look, me see the Mighty Diamonds. Me never even know say my friend them when me and them grew up with. And when me look, I see the three man where me spar that daytime I sing, and I said, no, me have to sing too. So that was one of the things, you know.
Okay. And even so, it was Greenwich Farm is really where you really took off. But even as a child growing up, what type of child were you? Were you curious? Were you shy? What type of things did you like as a child coming up?
No, well, shy in singing, but not in it. Singing thing was like shy because when you do your first music and it a play, you don't know how the people them gonna react. Whereas if you come on a stage show and thing, you have to check out most artists them when them just come out, they furious about it. Nowadays artists them not care, them just up there. You can't see the youth, them have talent, them just play face. We know we used to sing now and we say if the crowd into the tune, so we are sing with face like we down on the stage. But you see, when the tune get famous and the people them love it, now you're out there and everybody feels like you're not shine no more.
All right. Okay, so then you're saying when it came to singing, you weren't shy. But before we even get there, I want to know Sammy Dread as a person before we even get into the music itself. So then now you coming up, you said the music you weren't shy and stuff. But what type of child were you? What type of stuff did you like doing? What did you think you were going to get into when you grew up?
Well, I was playing football. I did like football. Mm-hmm. Football was, yes, because it's five of us, my father have. Brothers. 5 brothers with my own mother, but I know my father did bad just like me. My 3 other kids out that door there too. So, you know, but the whole 5 of us with my father, the whole of us play football. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we love it because we know one of my bigger brother will follow him play football and him get a little run and him come a foreign. So the football was into it still. And then, when we have played the football and the singing business, I come along the line. I was trying to say, well, sing because I used to work at the waterfront and I was driving forklift before all of these things. I used to play football. I'm driving forklift because I used to go to work, come back evening time and play football. But when I come to the singing now, and then when I get break now, and the guys them I say, no, Sammy, leave the singing alone and leave it. But as the first tune come up and me start get popular, everybody I say, Sammy Dread, you know, right away, is either you drive forklift or you take the singing. So I just take the singing.
How long were you actually working forklift and stuff like that for?
A while, man, because me have a brother named Juba. I think me and him was the two youngest forklift driver down a wharf. Maybe, me not lie, maybe 17, 18, you know. Maybe even 16 too. As me I tell you, because we did young and we can do everything. We force. Because we watch everybody. Me the man, me observe. If you drive right now, he's a good driver, I observe you. And so you do your thing. So anytime I drive, I try to do the same thing. Like how you do, because I know so well he's an ex-professional driver. So if you drive a good trailer, that means that you're supposed to do the thing. So I have to watch it. I can't just go in there and just go drive a trailer. That's how I observe on things, you know?
And how did, even coming from Greenwich Farm, how did you even get a work over at the wharf driving forklift in the first place?
You want the biggest joke, you know? It's like this, you know? That's another joke, serious thing. You used to have a forklift place right beside of my yard. Right on my yard, the forklift place. The little garage right there. So the man now, as I tell you, my yard, the man used to, you know, you're there in Jamaica, you rent a little one room for put your things in and thing. So my hand, that is my house, the man have the little room. So he have to pass my door for going and thing and come out. So we have, it's like a family. But he have a lot of work. But me used to just go over there, them send me out, go to the store, come back. They're like youth. But me I observe, me I watch everything. Then me I watch. We used to have a little a cousin named Rai. He used to wash the forklift, them drive them. And just from like cross the street, them only make me drive the forklift because them say, no sir, me gonna mash up with something. But me still there I watch them. All me do, they make me wash the forklift them, but me can't drive. I mean, I said, but that joke this. Yes. And one day now, me just start up the forklift. Because it wasn't far, me just cross the street. Like up on the next side. And me just cross the street and go into the garage. And me get that every day, me I do that now. Them low, me make me start do that. Then me I lift up the jack now. Me can't lift up the jack now. Then time me not perfect, you know. Still not perfect, but me I watch it. But the day how me I get for go off now, one day, one of the man them where work with me, where live at the same place in my yard, look at me and say, come go off, come with him. And I say, all right. That time I try me out, you know. I saw me work, you know. The man said, come. That's why I said, I love to observe and watch a thing, because if I never watch, I couldn't do this. So when I go there now, he have me sit down on the farm, and I hold on on it, and he might pick up the thing them from the boat, carry them there, so, bam, rinse a drop down thing, boat work, a man at work, and I watch him. I observe him all the time. But now it come to like around 12 o'clock now, you know, say lunchtime. But before it come like lunchtime, like a 10 minutes or 5 minutes before lunch, him left the park. So you know the thing, the rinse come down and the place are full up. So the foreman starts say, well, I'm going to knock off the fire, you know, because once you not work, the money knock you off, because you have to pay money and you not work. So the man, why, when there? Because the brother did name Oscar. I said, where Oscar? I said, I don't know where he's gone. I don't know one thing about the drive the fire, but I did watch it.
Yeah.
The man said, well, I'm going to knock off the fire. So he said, the man said, so you can't drive the fire? I don't tell him yes, I don't tell him no. I couldn't tell him yes. I tell. I tell him, man, me watch what the man I do and go. Start the fire. Go on and eat the pallet. First time I go in, I'm bored, because I'm not good on it. But me pick up, bam, move it. I remember from that day, Me never leave. That fork was my fork.
Just like that.
Just, I know me, I picture it. Sometimes I reminisce, because sometimes I go down my phone and I look at my fork. Sometimes I never have no top on me, from the top of my fork, and I work in a container.
Mm-hmm.
So sometimes when I out there, I saw me have me, you know what you mean? But I'm mostly container. After that now, I be a container now. I get for work and I start work a street. I start work a street now. That's one of the time now. When you remember when Bob Marley did do the peace concert there.
Mm-hmm.
I was the forklift driver for that peace concert. Because the man they were making, you don't know them have to make the stage. So me have to have the forklift, I get the lumber, them, whatever. Hold up man and thing. That's the say all the night there. When me got the show, me get my ticket for the show, and me go there in the police, Jamaica and them police and dangerous man, and take my ticket, you know. So me have my red, gold and green bracelet, you know. Jamaican police never love Rasta, man. They never love Rasta. That's why that's why it's just so cool. And do even try to wear the whole by red, gold and green card through the fight from them. Because I know that I'm a good, they never love Rasta. Never had a good bracelet. And then when me are going a woman, a man and his wife are going and see how the man them are deal with me and come to me and give me them pass, you know. And the police still know where I'm going. You know me have to go in. As usual, you don't know we go up and bother. We don't jump the wall like everybody.
After you were trying to be nice and give them your ticket and go.
Because me work on stage, get me, because I think that me get a field pass, me get enough. Because you don't know me, I get to come and me do them work at this something there. So me will get my big pass. For go down which part, bob them there, you know what I mean? And the man, me have to jump the fence, me have to jump it, beat it, go in there, and me still go down which part the man did there. And go see the man. So I just saw it go.
So at this time here now, when you're driving the forklift, were you even at that concert? Did you start singing as yet, or you didn't start singing at that time?
Yes, no, watch me. Come at me, I tell you about my brother. My brother has sing before me, but he never really recognized like me. And he's even couple months ago, I go up on the YouTube and I said to myself, but me never know him did sing some reggae because he was into calypso tune, mostly. And thing. So me say, but me never know say him sing reggae because what happened? Him play all instrument. Me not a man who can play instrument, but me sing. I mean, if you play foolishness, me tell you. Me have the years of that, you know? And things. So he used to play before me. And then as you say, me used the music. What happened? Me grew around some of the greats them in the music business still. Yeah, I grew around man like Alton. Most of them man, the Melodians, them Heptones, all the few, one of them dead gone, there's Brown, Sugar Minott. So I grew up one of them, and most of the great musicians too. Like full of them a band named Soul Syndicate, Wicked Band, them play my first tune too. You know? So them time, you know, me never really sing, but me used to be around them, Earl China Smith, Earl Zero. I used to go there and hear them and play the music, and me did there listen. So me did my favorite music still, it was a song name, because my first song was a song named African Girl.
Yep, we soon get into that, yep.
Yeah, and then, because what happened, my first song was Pick Up the Pieces Rhythm, and people will tell you, say, boy, who make you start sing before and who this? No, you have to carry it right back from the foundation and what you know. I would have said, my brother-in-law. I would have said, him is the one that make the rhythm, the African Girl rhythm, Pick Up the Pieces. Yeah. He made me love that rhythm because I used to go by my sister's house, female house, at daytime. Him love music. He was a Jah Love man. He never had no other dance but Jah Love. And he used to go there when he must select. They listening man, he must select. But when him start play the studio one, and it come to doom, to. I mean, right there, so me start write my lyrics for that song, cause right there when me say, me never, then at them time, me never hear no whole song about girl like that.
Mm-hmm.
Appear, you know me, I think culture, certain, but never hear no man I sing about no girl like African girl, you know them, cause 78 that come.
Mm-hmm.
Come and go back that the history show. And I say girls tune no sing. But the way cause me make sure they listen if you know the tune when me want put out there. Cause me never hear a lot of them. So me say if me sing African girl, this more be appropriate thing for the ladies. Them can listen. I mean I tell her how much me love her and all them pretty thing there. And worse if you have a little heartbeat before you go again, that means you sing more sweeter. And sing, yeah, Dan?
Yeah. How did you even connect with Jah Bible in the first place to even produce that song there?
All right, now, a whole story about that. You're glad you say you can't take 10 over that. What you know? Jah Bible, I live simply. Jah Bible live at 4th Street, me live at 4th Street. Me live around the corner and them live down the road. So, but all we get for link up now is like, Jah Bible never really like have nothing like that. Neither me or none of the artists them. We was like poor man transportation. You get what I'm saying? All right. It's like we have some youth used to be up in England there. And then come. But we didn't know one of them in rest in peace, my brethren, Everton Blair. Them used to up in England. You know, them take them money together and them love music. So when them come to Jamaica now, them come at Greenwich Farm. Cause we know ever from long time. We never know the next one like that. The next youth in Juba. Cause he come like him was like an English youth. But him love the music. So one day, you know, me hear them say, boy, them a gas studio. And I say gas studio. But when them a gas studio now, them I say, them a carry Michael Prophet, Phillip Fraser, Rod Taylor, Lady and name it. Name the artist them. All area gas studio. So when the man goes now, then goes so Bam and go up at Channel 1. And then I make all of the tune them because remember now, me's a underdog, you know. Me's a underdog to the business, me not no tune. But every man else have record. So everything will go be the last. I'm the last man. So when them comes around Bam and them book like 10 hour, studio time run out. So I couldn't get to do my song. All right, them say next day. When me go the next day, power cut gone, me can't do my song. Me say, no, something wrong. So the next day, when me go, as you say, Jah Bible say, you know what? Because Sammy, my name, them used to call me Sammy still. Me Dread never did it. He said, you know what? I make Sammy first, the film thing, you know. And we say, all right. Because when me sing the show, I could have sing an original song, because it's an original song. So the musician, him could have played round my voice, the original rhythm.
Yeah.
But true, me did don't have that rhythm in mind. It's like if me did sing pan any other rhythm, it won't sing like how me sing it, sweet pan that pick up the pieces rhythm. Yeah, so when the man them say, where the tune you gonna sing and where the rhythm, so me tell them say a rhythm will go toom to 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 to, and when full and the man goes so toom to 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 toom to to, and China goes some toom toom to, and everybody come in Santa, everybody China the rhythm to 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 to, and the rhythm, and me I sing, you know, and rhythm lay. That means I know me have something on tape. Yeah, me know me have something now. Something about a road without me know. When me I worry about this because of ice.
Yeah.
I have me see a measure how me have it, you know. And you can't lay the rhythm and go through and sing foolishness, you know.
True.
I hope a man do that, you know. In God the studio, lay the rhythm nice, you know, because you lay it, so you're going to sing the front. You have to... So, then comes another Bam. Everything was nice. And because I know Jah Bible, your boy Muscle, your boy Jah Bible, so well, all right. Because when you do the tune, them up, Channel 1, you have all the rest of studio where you can go. But the most important studio for go and get the real mix, you have to find Tubbies.
100%.
You have to find Tubbies with the little money and scientists up there.
You know.
And then time, you know, I remember a 4-track and 2-track. And I know all about them pretty simple with them up, you know. So when you sing, when the man comes to Bama and sing, you better make sure you sing right, guys. Mistake, you make it up, wasn't it? So most of them don't understand that's the thing. Make more time a tune make a mistake in it, because them down 2-track. I just read him and you sing. I just if the man now listen when it done. So we come to now Bama, we got a Tubbies. Dan Carlos and all of it, Dan Carlos, man. Them man, Britain we still. When we got part house, I hope that's how them man they live. And, yeah, man, and then they have big politics. I warm up. If you can't walk up with them man, they living at them here, so you have to par with them man there. I hope that's so now. So we're going to know Levi Smart, Vice song, Rod Taylor, I think Phillip Fraser, Rod Taylor, I think Michael Prophet did sing to Lady Ann, Rankin Tyan, Peter Rankin and Lucky, and me. So now, you know, the session done. So Tubbies said, well, you know, you listen back to the music then, because you have to, so you just do a session where you're going to spend your money for, so you have to listen where it sound good or bad. And when the man play the tune, man, and it come to my tune, Tubbies just said, that time I don't know name. Tubbies start the tape and say, who sing that one there? Here you know as Dan mate. Sammy sing it, yeah, Tubbies. And I want to have to cut it now. This is the tune. So yeah, Tubbies, you know, so what him name? Yeah, man, the man ain't not on name. He's not on name, man. And then time, you know, me just a picky dread. I'm just say, you know, I'm coming and treat me dread again. Them have to drop off of me. That's Sammy Dread, my name. And I just saw it come.
That's how you got it. So Round by Tubbies is where you put on the name Dread now, as in Sammy Dread.
Yeah, that's up at Tubbies, the Sammy Dread, yeah. That's how the recording name met. Right in there. So I remember me never had no second name, and just Sammy, you know. So when Tubbies asks, you know, says a Jah Bible, so when the artist name, him say, me never him got no name. I just slap his name. I just say, you know, I'm putting Dread on it. And I saw Sammy Dread come.
Right there, because I know you've also recorded another song on that same rhythm there again for Jah Bible, which is "I'll Never Take a Woman." You know?
Yes, because what happened? Because Michael Prophet sing a song on that rhythm too. A song say, it said "Superstar." She woo, she talking to that a prophet. So me just come back and say, I never take a woman who don't say. Because answer, we are answering at them time, they were answer one another with music.
Okay.
So do it, we never used to fist fight and cuss nobody. And they we answer back one another in music. Just like when prophet do I wake up this morning, what do I see? Gunman standing over me. Watch your answer now. Every time I look in her face, and I see the pretty smile, there I surely know you are a dreadlocks child. Answer, you understand? So the thing they said in them time, we just man started one another with music. Because we know say I saw the thing set up.
Right from there. So did the I'll Never Take a Woman, did that come out at the same time like African Girl, or that came out a bit later?
No, it come out later because African Girl was the tune where it was African Girl was a tune because in them time there when I know of Dennis Brown and never meet him like, but at Jamaica I live because when artists big like Dennis Brown, them man they travel many times and they are foreign. And the man you come in and do a show, it's like one day and then gone again. So you never encounter, but you know, say you're great Prince of Reggae. You understand? And me used to go and see him, but when I see him in the real, it's like, you know, a big stage. But physically meet him now is one day. Now on Friday, now me I go do a show, a weird shot up a crossroad. This is how me meet the Prince now, directly, fullness. And then me and Jah Bible are right too. So when me I go up Maxwell Avenue, I go see a car come from a retirement road and him say, what Flipper? Because him call the youth Flipper. So him call him, man. And Flipper pull up. Then time them me do even know about bike riding, you know, and me can ride good now. But me dep on the under 50 back, so the man call and say, boy, then run to the man, to Flipper and say, boy, you want to see? You have a big tune in England, you know. And Flipper tell him, say, no, man, I don't know tune, man. I don't know sing no tune, man. I do look at producing, but Dennis Brown want to tell him the tune, but the tune can't come out of his mouth. Until he go say, so he say, girl. And then the man say, oh, no, man. I know me. I saw me go meet Dennis Brown now, because I'm just the singer here behind me. And I saw me and the Prince meet now, link up and thing. And I saw come now, me never even know, say, the tune that go on good for me in England, because it made me go to England in 82, you know?
In those times there. So even before we go too far now, when African Girl came out, were you already on a song or you got the song after the song came out?
Pan sound system?
Yeah.
No, but all right. When African Girl come out, we used to have a sound down at Greenwich Farm. Because me used to select a little sound one time when I was small, you know.
Okay.
Down at Greenwich Farm, a sound named EPICC, you know. We call it EPICC because my brother named Munchie. So we don't call it the sound Munchie, we call it EPICC. So me used to select. So me there have that little feeling of music and the timing be. You understand me? So me have a little time in it already and thing. But don't have the sound them now, you have a sound and called echo vibration.
Big song.
Yeah, big sound. Don't have, so me used to go around, sing pandens on the next one named Magnum Force. That time we Greenwich Farm sound them there. But we used to just go out, we used to have a place called Cornerstone. But yeah, up here Rasta meet up. Because of them Rasta make me not eat meat, you know? Because you know when I grew up here, I eat all kind of thing, man. Ball out and talk about him never eat meat and them born. Some Rasta just lie to, you know? Because you know you grew up on certain thing until you get saved. And you know a certain thing. Because them Rasta know every morning me used to get up and them man they make sure me have the idol and the porridge and thing and thing. Then because them train me and say you have to sing, you know, you have to run, you know. For anything, you know. So we should just go on the Cornerstone. We have a jukebox out there. And all of the rhythm them, we punch them and sing on them. And then that's why you see remember when I will never let you go. I will never. I saw come Phillip Fraser do that tune because it was Slim Smith. So they are Greenwich Farm a lot. So Fraser grew up by that side there, so remember that tune. So him just lick the rhythm, doom, right there. So we used to just punch it through box, listen to rhythm, make the song there, go to studio and lick it over. Or you go to studio and make an original rhythm.
From there. So you're saying, okay, so was Echo Vibration a big song or that was an area song in Greenwich?
No, Echo Vibration was a big song too. When I mean big song, one time I Lindsay them there and down Ocherias. Them man, the big man, because the song they bring Peter Rankin, General Lucky, Michigan and Smiley, you know. And Wooly part of DJ were great. That song bring them because they used to DJ upon them. On that song.
That's the Greenwich Farm. That's a Greenwich Farm song right there.
Yeah, that's a Greenwich Farm. Then now, when me know I come so now, I'm boss now. When I mean boss, like when my record and tune from a road. And me I go to like the big sound now, like the big sound that me want artists to sing. It was a guy Gemini, and still me never used to sing a Gemini like that. Because Gemini was a sound we play a whole heap of soul music. But man go there and sing, because Rankin Trevor used to go there on a Wednesday night over a Wednesday on a crossroad. When he go there and touch the mic, man, the whole place tear down, man, on a Wednesday. And then now we also, the song now when him stir Phonic.
This is the big song now.
Yeah, General Echo and Madu and thing. Them was my parent partner. Me used to sing pan the song. And then Echo would have put them pan tape and cut them and put them pan dub.
Okay.
That time me don't know nothing. But I'm gonna tell me say I joke, man. If I hear the selection and then we stir Phonic and play with you, man. You can say, no, me not do no joke with them. I say, I idiot, man. The man say, yo, I hear them. And Phillip Fraser always I tell me, say, no, I lie. But it's what happened in those times when music go on the sound and sing. Them record me. And whatever sound good like a special, then those cut it, and maybe them time they we are acapella freestyle. And more time the freestyle tune come out to be a big tune. And when you listen to that freestyle, you get just about the tune about, then you go rearrange it. And then just do a tune. So that's how we used to do it.
That's how you catch on there. Because even with the Stereophonic, how long were you on Stereophonics for?
No, well, not for a long while. We was like, if them have a big dance and Echo would tell me come in and Madu, because them was my friend. Me was like that. My son was like Virgo.
Yes.
Virgo, where me and Lone Ranger and Johnny Ringo and Welton Irie. Them sounded because when them say youth man promotion, I'm sing. I think at one time me sing pan youth man promotion and thing. The sound them is like Virgo and you have Gemini when him change from it and start play rubber dub. We're gonna make dub plate for him. The sound here, King Atani, Papa Roots. Then I saw come now, the whole little son now, when we not sing pan. But you have an original song where me used to sing pan when me smaller. It used to come from Walton. All right, as you had a man at about song. This song, a song then called Zodiac.
Yes.
Zodiac, bad song. Come from Walton Park Road, that's where Tristan Palmer come from, Chisholm Avenue side there. Me and Phillip Fraser used to left Greenwich Farm and go up there evening time and sing to the horse and horse and come back clear. That's why when we are singing, we're so clean and vice. Okay, like we train ourselves from them time there. So and then in the dance, our time in the dance is used to nice because we used to have a place up at Chisholm Avenue where Sugar Minott used to have it. And we used to go up there. So if you come up there so and the fence don't knock out for you, you know, go and because watch it now. Remember Greenwich Farm I come from, you know. And you know, me I go up there so now, you know, who me go buck up there so. Me I go up there so go buck up the Great Limval Damson, the Great Little John. Everything in a Jonjo camp. And that me I go up there so. That I know you know what I know. I just me and the little man now with Phillip Fraser. I go up there so.
Still on the same song, Zodiac.
No, after we had this a Virgo. Because Virgo used to up there. Every weekend Virgo played it. But we are say when we are left Greenwich Farm and I go up there, so we are telling the Giants them where we go buck up. But when we go up there, we're not scared because right now, they my part with me, we have a couple big tune that are cleat dance them time there. You understand? Because then time they may have Today, maybe for you, Bad Boy for M60, Roadblock, and then tune. So when I got them place, you know, because you used to go. Because so come me meet, when me just meet Greg with you, you know.
Okay.
I tell Greg, man, say, oh, you have an artist named Sammy Dread, you know. Man, just like, man, we beaver like you and suit and thing, you know. And them have a thing out, so the man say, yes, man, we have to go at Chisholm Avenue tonight, go listen to man. Big youth, that's something meet them, man. Because me I done dance, you know. You heard the man them used to do. It's a zinc fence, you know. So them put up here zinc. So, you know, when the forward come, man, just lick that, you hear the forward. You know much night to go up there, man, the fence knock out, man. It's like when Barrington Levy I sing some murder, man. For them time, you know him there 2 mile at John Joe artist. The only little man we used to have behind we are Michael Prophet, but him sing for John John. I didn't find come from, but I John John sing for, and tune him all sing for John John, my Volky and Hannon sitting there. Me know, because me lucky into my year boy Jah Bible. Yes, that's what the thing was there, man.
It was there. So even on Virgo, this is the same Virgo where Tony Virgo was playing the song, right?
Yeah, Tony Virgo.
With that, do you remember any big night in particular that's in your mind that you'll never forget playing while you were singing on Virgo?
Me remember one the biggest time. Remember one time Virgo play at Jamaica. And me always remember this. That one day me tell the driver, we are going to Lidsted or some of them places. And river come down a flat bridge. And we have to jump out of the Benz where Virgo Benz that have gone on in the gully already upon the bunch. We have to sleep the whole night flat bridge. Because the man follow the truck and make the truck go and water come and lift up the Benz. That's the thing we remember from Virgo because we never get forgot that dance. Yeah, I tell you.
No, it's crazy stuff for racing. So even with you met John Jalaz, as you said, on the Wild Time there when you were on Virgo. That's how you met John Jalaz.
No, we met John Jalaz before me even start produce music, man.
Okay.
Yeah, we meet John Jalaz, man. We come from 2 Mile. I remember me used to live at 2 Mile too. I used to live at St. George Road. And Wild Time Park Road. So I know them man there before them even get bus or whatever. When we grew up now, sometimes you grew up from people, you know him so long, but if him not start talk and tell about Auntie Janie, you say, but I was you that? Then we're there. Yeah. But a long time I know them, man. And just see him here with Flipper. I grew as kid.
From those times, yeah. All right, because I know even if we're going to go back to Greenwich Farm had so much artists at one time, it was crazy. It was like you, Phillip Fraser, Peter Rankin, and General Lucky, Rad Taylor, Michael Prophet, even Danny Dread that was playing.
Yeah, and you have Prince Salah too. Prince Salah, Philip, Prince Salah, Earl Zero, and a couple more, Mike, Sylvan White. Have a couple of artists from down there, man. You're right.
That's when it was going on. So then Greenwich Farm had all the artists at this time, a lot of the big ones.
Yeah, because with a musician, the most of the musicians, them used to down there. Because China is that one man, he used to play Bob Marley before him dead, you know. The lead guitarist, okay. And then he come after Bob, now he play for Ziggy. But me not think, me not see him do no tour or nothing in the Jamaica. Right now, he's an icon and legend of him thing right now. Him think bigger yard, no, because there's every Rastafari and everybody go, film yard.
You understand. So even, because you say you know Junja a long time, how did you connect with Linval Thompson then at this time, you know?
No, well, Linval Thompson, Linval Thompson, because right now, if you go back, Linval Thompson almost produced an album with me, you know.
Okay.
No, just like we do what I read and at the same group. Because like me know you may grow up and you start produce. And then me got a studio and him say I read him and you don't know out of the love of it, we do a couple tune. Although we don't get the blessing the way we forget it, but we still enjoy it still. And thing. But that's how we live a good youth still, a certain way. and thing, but that's how we get to link up. And Sugar Minott now, a different sitting that now, because Sugar now, we love Sugar when I sing for him coming from the country and thing. We love him like cook food as music, but what? Sugar used to play a lot of football, wicked goal,
Okay.
So we and Sugar used to, every Sunday we play football at Tinsupen. That means then them time, Sugar Minott never knows me the name Sammy Dread. I do already play football. It's when my name Sammy Dread now and the name get out there now, and I even Sugar make me go Channel 1.
Okay.
Because I come and tell me, Sugar make me go Channel 1. And when me there I New York, Sugar make me go England. Because I come and tell me, say, the people them need me over there because me I go and look good, And that's how I go to England and thing. But Sugar now and then, Sugar, him producer, so I do a couple of for Sugar too.
That's the Black Roots label there.
Yeah, Sugar.
So what was okay, let's go back a bit here. Roadblock. When did the Roadblock album come out in your career?
I think the album come out in 1982,
Because that's one of your biggest bodies of work that people will recognize right away when they see that album cover. Sammy Dread on the bike going through the Roadblock.
Until this day. Until this day, I threw them now and give it the props, guys. It's supposed to sell even a little platinum by it from the time the Chinaman them buy that, but them now make we know. Because the album they sell what you know because listen me. I tell you about something like 30 years ago. Me don't know this Chinaman, and the man look at me and come to me and ask me if I'm name Sammy Dread. And me tell the Chinaman say yes. And the man say, you're nice in Japan, man. The album, Roadblock, said a lot. That means and it was a connection because the man them do me think I Jojo him name and a Chinaman produce me.
It was the brothers that were controlling Channel 1. That was Jojo and Ernest.
Yeah, Ernest did pass. I think Ernest, one of them did pass.
No, it was Jojo. Jojo that passed. I think it was last year, year before.
Yeah, Jojo just passed, but one of the brothers did pass before.
Okay.
Him was the one who fixed all of the bike, them Channel 1. Because them used to have a bike place before the studio. Them fix all bike, have studio there too. So it wasn't just studio alone. Any bike is a ride at Jamaica, them fix it. Once your bike want fix, you have to carry it up a Maxi, up a Channel 1.
And they take care of it.
And then them fix it, yeah. Like used to call him brother, and then call him something like well charge, him could have ride.
Yeah. You fix up. Couple big songs off of the album there. One of them, the title track, Roadblock. How did you come up with Roadblock?
Well, all right. Roadblock now, here I'm come up with Roadblock. In a them time, they have a whole heap of thing they are going politics. And most of the place, them block them street. You can't go through. You can't go through this place. But what happened in those times when I remember when police them deal with people at Jamaica. And me always I say me hear Bob Marley have a song named 3 o'clock. Roadblock. Remember that song? 3 o'clock, roadblock. If I've got to smoke my little herb, dun, 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 dun. So I listen to that tune there. I listen to that tune there, but 2 minutes say every time a man drive out that road there and it's Roadblock. So I said to myself, you know what? If me try to counteract the 3 o'clock Roadblock in this way, because no man no want to buck up in a Roadblock. And that song get a #1 at Jamaica. Because when me in the studio and it was Soji, and him play the rhythm. And the hands turn me on, the hands. When the rhythm goes up, I'm there listening, you know. So, one take, you know. I'm going say, Soji, run it back one time. You say, you ready? I say, yeah, man, one time. And from them roll the rhythm, I say, they call me Sammy Dread. It was history. I mean, no one. Two people up in a roadblock. So there, man. And then no, every man, when it drop a road, the man them say, no man, it's a tune, man. No, I'm going on no roadblock, man. I say, oh, there's a roadblock on the road. The tune runway.
That's where it took off, because another big one that was on that same album there too was a song called Today.
And is it the rhythm?
No, Today, another song that was on the actual Roadblock album was called Today.
Oh, the one in this time. It was Sugar Minott and Tony Tough bringing the harmonies. The harmony back up.
Yeah.
That's Sugar and Tony Tough.
Okay.
The one where I'm saying, it's today, maybe for you, and tomorrow, maybe for me. I say the ooh and Tibet is more. That's Sugar and Tony. Surely Tibet is live in this time. Yeah, them I carry the harmony.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we have a next one, a couple one bandit to So Long I go through to. The Panny Love Light rhythm. Because this is how I sing tune, you know. When I hear artists pan rhythm, that's nice. That's how I sing. Because what happened, when I hear that rhythm, I know say Tony Tough of us, that Sugar Minott have a similar song to that rhythm. Alton Ellis have a similar pattern. Same thing, but the hands them just different. And then no, the Tony Tough now make your love light shining.
Yes.
And that song was such a beauty. And then me say, no, sir, I have to sing some on this song. But what happened? I was in the studio that day and I sing something. Like me I sing, but it's like a freestyle, me a freestyle. But I no freestyle, me a freestyle. To all the artists come. And then Barry Brown come to me and say, Sammy Dread, no man, you know what you say. Just say so long. One take again. From the rhythm drop and me say so long, I man cannot get I share. And the tune. Go on with the next thing. You have a certain tune on the album where what a man don't even know, because all my dreadlocks, I have around 2 or 3 dreadlocks girl and mix them up all the while.
Yeah.
Because I have one on the album say, my dreadlocks girl, can't you see I'm in love with you? And do.
Yes.
Do. Them don't know them tune.
The cherry baby rhythm.
Yeah, it's on certain songs, I know, guys, you know, but certain man know if you follow the word, come back, darling, give me another chance. Hush rhythm, you know, long time we are singing about them.
You know, because this same Roadblock album, it didn't come out for Jah Bible. This came out for Soji. So how did you even connect with Soji in the first place to say, okay, let's record an album?
No, Soji was a real soldier, you know. Soldier, I said soldier. It was a real soldier in the army. And that's why me, sometimes when I see him, I want to laugh too, because all him, I should have lick him down too. You know, I just talk that now, but we should have lick him down. I'm a big soldier, him should have correct us up. When me say SLR, he must never listen, I must say, and then Roma or something. And me say LSR. But Soji was one of my nice brethren, man. Everybody loves Soji, man. Because we connect right now the area, the Maxwell Avenue to Greenwich Farm, it was right there. The surrounding is right there. Waltham Bar, everything is right there. Jungle Rim, everything is right there. So everybody know each other. Those politics mess up the place.
Got you. Because even for Soulja, again, this is where you recorded this massive song, which was the M16, Bad Boy Fire M16. How did you come up with that there now?
All right. Is it make me get fired by Vice that song too? Because what happened, him want to go him have a dance at Rockabessa.
Mm-hmm.
Then call it 4 dance all in a one. Then time I don't know about no dub plate. So I tell me want a special. I mean I say special, what it means special. We never known about this. I say, all right. Play the rhythm. But when him play the rhythm, the first rhythm come up is ta-da, ta-da. I say, Lord. I say, play it again. And him play it again. But when me remember the rhythm now, I say, me love tackle the rhythm when me know the big artists them depend. And them rhythm them me love, say, God, them recognize. And I say to myself, say, one man me hear upon this rhythm is Daddy Uriah. And later somebody said somebody sing upon the rhythm before. Have a song upon it before because it was like a toast me I hear. A musical thing called Scandal. That's all I used to hear. Because the rhythm, first, that rhythm was, the name of it was Scandal.
Yes.
But me change it now. Me change it now when the man say, he want me sing this song for him, but this, I think this Saturday night or the Sunday night, me there at Greenwich Farm, and the police and soldier them, me encounter with the soldier them earlier. I think I encounter with the soldier them earlier.
Okay.
And then, and then the police them after that night. And then, right away, the police and the soldier running on my mind. And the rhythm, I mean, I say, you know what? Me I go say, Bad Boy Fire M16, policeman on fire AK-47, soldier man on fire SLR. I mean, I said to myself, say, that sound good. Because me have to big up, me can't just big up bad man alone. Me have to big up the police and the soldier too. So me have to big up the 3 baddest people them then. But when me I try to show them, say, because most man figure say, well, me I big them up like that. No, me I big them up and tell them throw down them hands and come. Let's deal with. Man ask me all the while, if you listen to the song. Because when the rhythm rolling up, I'm say, Lord of mercy. Because me I tell Jah have mercy. Me never say Jah have mercy. I do not sound sweet. Me have to say, Lord of mercy. Because them not listen. Lord of mercy. Because them listen to the words when I sing now, I say, Bad Boy Fire M16. Policeman a fire AK-47, but soldier man. Them a fire SLR. Them say shoot far. Them say shoot far. So you me tell friends them now. Don't deal with badness, my friends. Deal with truth and right. Just deal with truth and right. In just side. Bad come here telling us a bad boy and police I do that, so me I drive to show you all it so. And I feel that that's why they like I would say you have certain man with us we don't really understand the truth and they hear the bad man of M6 that them love it. I have no a serious thing. And then you have the real conscious man with intelligence and the knowledge knows it's a reality this man has thing. And I figure I say, well, that's why the tune even gets such a wide spread. The more intelligent people will listen to it and say, man, tell me to throw down on arms and come a reality man deal with. If you never deal with that, I have tune where come out that does a deal with gun, you don't hear that no more.
But a lot of times you bring them, you'd say guns and stuff just to bring them in, just to tell them leave it alone. You understand? They first hear the badness part, so they figure, yeah, that's what they like. But then you say, nah, man, put it down.
Yeah, because that's it. Because I was listening some song this morning. This guy was playing in Bluetooth. And trust me, I listened around 10 songs. And everything was gone. And I said to myself, no, this, me a dance still, you know, and Bob, me I said, no, but this, them kids serious. It's like me, I said, for them knowledge is just guns. It's nothing like, so well, don't do that, youth, man. Deal with righteousness. No, it's just bust a shot down there, so kill them on this, now bust it in the head. But that's what going on. Then take it to a next level, but still me still dance to it, you know, but it's not my thing.
Yeah. You're conscious in yourself enough to know that it's just something you dance too quick and go about your business. You don't really take it in.
No, I can't focus in a film something. If I go focus in a film something, when I tell me and when I listen, it might show me say, really, I forgot pick up the gun and shoot somebody. The talk, when I talk, because I went 10 guys up on the corner, and the song when I hear, but say my thinking, and I'm 10 man have been gone. What you think you mother? The 10 man are going to try them gun and fire it. So once I listen at them, this is why you say, more time here, I was listening to Lucian, and I said, the youth them are straight from the thing. And I said, the youth them can't do them thing. But consent like that? No. You can't change because you can do some good music and make million just like Coffee and the rest of them the truth.
For sure. So when this M16 came out now, what did this do for your career at that time there?
I want to get a joke. You see, M16, M16 never do nothing for my career until in the last maybe 20 years, 25. No, he never do nothing for me. Yeah, with M16 do. The most money me make off of the M16 is double.
I knew you were going to say that.
Because if you have 1 million song right now, you have 9 million of the song. So that's where I get. But what happened? How it come to be a song that's even myself never know. Say it would be. That's right now. Everybody say I'm a biggest song. When a man says Sammy Dread song, man say no man, I'm 16 man. In which we just as you just tell him already, my biggest song is Roadblock. They made them know I'm tell them when my first tune I say African girl a big tune, dreadlocks girl a big tune. Come give me your love in all them tune a big tune. Them know them tune there. You understand? But I just saw how the business and how what people listen. Cause I love people. And all of my song people I love. Cause every song me love. So I'm not going to tell my fans, if my fans them hear something like that, I'll say, boy, Sammy. Then I say, them don't want me feel disappointment, I say, no, not like it. Them listen to something they love. Because them don't want to embarrass them the artists. But a lot of things them want to tell you sometimes, say, we don't love that, you know.
Yeah.
But them just not want to embarrass. Not me alone, everybody.
Everybody has a different... Everybody likes different things.
Yes, everybody. All right. No, it's like me I listen to some music and you have a whole part. The man just say, "Oh, the artist them, I wish artists you like." And this man me like to listen. It's a business signal. Me like him songs them.
Bad.
Me like him song them. When me hear him, me listen him. And him have him think. You have a whole bunch next to artists, you know. You have an artist, you know, where you have artists where have them crowd. And man, I said, well, how you think about the artist and the artist there? And I said, no. Every artist have them time. Because this is all the thing is, my friend. We all here come and go. You can't be star all the day of your life. Every day a star born. And you're getting a whole lot of business. So what you have to do is set the trend and try to teach them and tell them what to do. As some may see it all the while because you have a musician out there. You have musicians, some artists right now, me and you don't even know. and some big star. One day I watch a thing with Dan Carlos. And you see my little youth there where he might sing with him there. Up at Sacramento there. This is a little youth a bad man. And he might sing raise Promised Land and some pretty thing. And I say, watch it. And the future them there. And then look at the youth, the tune of the youth, and consciousness show, there is a land. I am no more than maybe 14 or so. I don't know if I'm so old. So him see the conscious of little white youth, so him see the conscious of them, never follow. You never follow everybody. All you have to do is do you. And
stay authentic and real to yourself and put out the best of your ability.
That's it. That's how I see it right now. Just pray whoever God, me not tell a man not to pray God, I'm busy. Me I find a man and tell him to praise Rasta. No, I could never do that. Whoever God you have praise, you praise them. Everybody have them word of God.
Makes sense.
Me say Rastafari, you know, must believe in me and say that. Me know why me say that. Because Rasta be true to me. If not true to you, praise the one, we say Jesus Christ. And it be true to you because I just one God, not hear me say, Selassie, Jesus, whatever, same one man. The whole of it.
However you want to call it, that's how you want to, however you want to address him.
But at the one man. No other man. Times and no other man will go before him.
You understand? There's another song in your catalog, but this now is a bit different. This song is called Motherless Children, but then it's again by Jah Bible, but this is with you and the Dreads. This is with the Dreads they call Peter Rankin and General Lucky the Dreads. How did you guys come up with that song there?
No, what happened? What happened, you know? You see, in them time there, you'd have, like I tell you, have Mighty Diamonds. When me know I'm a friend them. You have the F-tones them when me know. You have the Mellows and when me know. I have certain group when me listen to Bargans and me I say, you know, say, but them call them group there, used to lock the place. Group song, in those times, group songs was nice. And you used to hear a tune long ago and long. It was like and you. And them tune, I not talk about no one single, man. I talk about group.
The harmonies, where you're getting those harmonies singing.
What's the harmonies? The harmony was sweet. So when I listen to me, I say, because none of the man that were sing with me, them a singer. The only somebody would be a singer, Peter Rankin. Because look, I'm my personal brother, he can't sing. Put him on it as the Dreads. We singing, can't sing. So, but that day now, that tune now, it was, and most people don't know that tune. And the reason why I never really follow up the tune, because when you're down Jamaica, that tune was like, certain people that say, in those times, politics song. Because why them would I say it's politics song is what the DJs them was saying.
Okay.
So I'm more conscious on that for know so well me in a situation where me live in a place where the environment you have to know how to sing. You don't try to sing like you sing a song for B&B or you sing a you have to know how to do your thing. So when me I say no, not my part of the song, but when the song come out and I was really focused on it and see what they was really saying, I say, you know, so this song, yeah, I never follow it up, even say, follow it up like singing it. Because I was saying, motherless children in the rhythm. Sa-da-da, sa-da-da-da. Tum 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 tum. I mean, I say, motherless children in the street. Yes, may I sing about the separation. They can't get no food to eat. Yeah. All I see is pure frustration. To do down on the young generation. That's what the dress come in now and say, achoo, Me say that true. But what come make the tune now? When them come in now with for them thing, you them come in say. Me say the DJ power is moving just like, and them thing now. A PMPs like it reflects like a politics show, but it was not politics show. So Jamaica enough, so it wouldn't even get it play, you know. And you it used to play a man named Winston Williams. He used to play that every morning when he come on the radio station. I know it wasn't a tune like that. So, but so you have a song where you can't really do. Because me got true that me sing pan couple rhythm where a Mighty Diamond to sing pan and them say I was for them rhythm and them not sing the tune with them to sing it, you know? Maybe the people that think of politics tune or whatever. And me sing pan him. Yeah, cause come give me your love. It was I think them tell me it was Mighty Diamond it make fun the rhythm.
Okay. That's another big song there. Did you guys actually record any more songs as Sammy Dread and the Dreads, or that was just a one song you guys were
That
trying?
was just, I tell you, that was just a one song. Everybody there on them one.
Yeah.
Jah Bible's on them one. Peter Rankin and Lucky. When you done Jamaica, it was Peter, Lucky, and Michigan and Smiley. Where that say was the first at a long combination DJ then, before you have that duet star coming out the business. But them that was the four where everywhere dance to them there. I used to have a little song where they call it Lovebird, New Bird, come from uptown. Wicked little set, man, Labyrinth stop inside them, man. Yeah, man. Used to go up there, man. I worry about thing, man. I worry about little thing, man. I really not talk about the VG and them bigger, so we just talk about them little one away. We don't even go behind the forest thing. But some music was nice in them time, man.
Another song that I love too, another big song, is Wrap Up a Draw. How did you come up with Wrap Up a Draw?
What happened now? It's like, you know, say, as me I tell you. You remember Sugar Minott have a tune say, wrap up a drop it, they bring it at it. You remember? All right, so what happened now is Sugar Minott rhythm. So when the rhythm come up and goes so toom, 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 me just change and say, wrap up a drop it, Prime Minister, toom, toom, toom. Wrap up a drop it, Prime Minister, toom, toom, toom. Me herb it no man, no one. Me said the herb it no one. But if you not have no food, no worries, okay. Me said the doctor and the liar, them going at the lab. The doctor come out and then him confess. The ganja it no mat no one. The ganja it no mat no one. Me say, wrap up a traffic Canadian. Poop and poop. Wrap up. How do you wrap up a traffic Canadian? It's a long time we sing them tune, man. Yeah, man.
Now, man, big song. And then now, this is where you started to actually start to produce. The first thing I remember seeing on a Sammy Dread international label was a song called Sensimania.
Boom, bam, boom, bam, boom, bam, boom. Do ba do ba do do da do da do do da. Me play me Sensimania and then take it away. I want to say when me do that tune there, and me have to tell people, you know, I Sugar Minott they are the first of the tune, you know.
Okay.
I must say, what up, like a police, you know. I remember say, what up, how are you having in the bug there? And me I say, I Sensimania. Me plan me Sensimania and then take it away. Me plan me Sensimania and then take it away. Oh, Jah Jah. Oh, Jah Jah. The sun come burn me. And the rain come wet me. Cause everything, you know. The ants come bite me. Babylon them take away me sense. But me I do dance all style now. Don't play me say. It's so because of you. You know my son is gonna kill you. You went away, and now your son is just a rainy day. But in reality, you don't know murder some boy of them style. So we plan me Sensimania, yeah, man.
And what made you decide to start producing it yourself at that time there?
Because what happened now, I was residing in America.
Mm-hmm.
So me live now and then now. Me have Jah Life I produce me still.
Mm-hmm.
Jah Life is still a produce me still. But I was trying to do this because I did have my record stores too, you know. I got my record store. My record store was at Nastran, 703 Nastran Avenue at those times.
What was the name of the record shop?
Sammy Dread International.
Sammy, okay.
So me said to myself, so if me have a record store better, me just put out my music then for myself.
Mm-hmm.
Because me have song with Sugar, me put out with Sugar too.
Mm-hmm.
Me put out song with Louie Lepkie, Billy Boy, and me have songs where me did put out with some other. Me have a romance throughout in past of Regressive Peace. The Blue Busters,
mm-hmm.
where we sing Be You. I saw you standing there before me. All them songs, but you know, I'm not the next producer now that a Phillip Smart, the big man in Dead God, we can't find it here. So the next thing. It's a whole bad thing.
It's just a business. So, okay, before we even get to the States, because there's a couple more things I want to cover before we get to the stateside. Joe Gibbs, I know he was early in your career. How did you connect with Joe Gibbs and record some songs over there?
No, well, yeah, the prettiest thing now with Joe Gibbs. You when me live at Greenwich Farm, you know.
Mm-hmm.
The funniest thing, you know, me live at Greenwich Farm and Joe Gibbs live at Greenwich Farm and me don't know, you know.
What?
Me, Joe Gibbs live at Greenwich Farm and me don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So him at Joe Gibbs, and me know him wife and him son them. And never know say Joe Gibbs control Joe Gibbs.
Mm.
Because what happened, Joe Gibbs live at the corner at East Avenue and 42nd and 44th Street. Me live at 44th Street, me live at Greenwich Farm. And him live at the corner. Me never even know that Joe Gibbs live at the corner, you know. I have him wife there, you know.
Yeah.
Never know. You never know Joe Gibbs is something. Barrington Levy, you know. I mean, Barrington Levy in a minute. So Barrington said, can we go to Joe Gibbs? That's the first time I got Joe Gibbs.
Mm-hmm.
I go on Joe Gibbs, I see 1 and 2 youth when I know still. But them don't know say me like into the business. Them I hear the music, but they know I'm in Sammy Dread still. I mean, that's why I say the shy business. Not tell people who me is until this day. That's why I get my rate this band and I'm not sure. So I'm going and I'm going to the studio and I'm sing and I'm come out and so when I man says, so Sammy, what happened? You know, I come sing to a tune. I say, sing to a tune. Man say, yeah, man. Can't sing to a tune, man.
Mm-hmm.
I say, all right. So I'm going there. I'm going at the booth.
Mm-hmm.
And he comes and he play one rhythm and I listen. I want to go down and he go to the Dennis Brown rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
And him, doom, 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 doom. That's what I say. I like to tackle the rhythm them with the big star them sing on before.
Mm-hmm.
So when me remember, I never ready, baby. Come let me love you. Dun, 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 all night long. I'm saying, if I saw it all go on every time I look in her face, and I see the pretty smile, there I surely know you are a dreadlocks. Yeah, man, trouble, man. So I come down and then what happened now? When me do that, me never even know say me have a money to get watch out. Me do the tune like how me attack.
Mm-hmm.
And now what time the tune release now? I see by the time me and him left from up at Joe Gibbs and go down a parade downtown.
Mm-hmm.
And the tune I play in a record shop. Mr. Bobby.
Yeah.
Then I saw Joe Gibbs singing on cars at Barrington, teach me how to go away, me never know. Every day I have money, me never know. So in them time you can go down and do a 45 and get a 5 bills, you know, that's what I think see. You have to have money, you have to survive. Until you get yourself together and know the thing. You get me?
For sure.
So Barrington said, yeah, man, let's go back, man. So when I go, that's why I come to like 2 tune, I go downtown and get money, man. So we used to just get up. We know if we got a road goes that daytime, man. Because Barrington Levy that. And then time there, I'm at the man, you know? Then time, you know, 2 different man still got my Rasta man and him a different man, so I just the thing. But in boss still, I mean, appreciate that. Time can't sing, you know.
For sure.
I might sing that, you know. I mean, so, you know, one time someone asked me, say, oh, I have an artist for bring. When I say, I can't touch you now. I have the artist for you. I can't do nothing. I have the artist for you. But
yeah.
It's true. For me, come and find me and him not really tight like that. I'm a little brother used to, from my little brother and him used to tight, and my little brother passed away still. I think I'm burying my little brother still. I do him, you know?
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah.
I just Rasta. Yeah, man.
You understand. There was a name you even brought up earlier, too, because I know you had a good link with him, Louie Lepkie. How did you guys connect?
No, well, when I come on foreign, the first time I come to America, 5 of us come to America. It was Lone Ranger, Tony Tough, me, Louie Lepkie, and Tristan Palmer. So really at Jamaica, we know each other from Jamaica. Because Lepkie ride, and also me ride too, you know? So you're a bike man, you go buck up. And you got to dance, and we live almost in the same area because him live a Union Gang and I live a farm. It's just one throw, a stone throw. Yeah. And if I go out a certain place, I have to pass left if I go out there. I have to go to here because if I don't want to walk around the road, we just go up on the train line, go through the little shortcut, right there, so I have to pass left. And then over Lepkie, they know was excited still. We have to know because when we are little boy and a man and on TV and certain things, you know, we are talking about. Over Lepkie side, them used to have a big project over there like a movie. You go. When you go over there, it's like a movie. You have to pay like you pay one man, you know, and chop and whatever money where them used to take. We used to pay. Go in. Yeah, man, and then collect for that night. Then I see a triple bill, is some wicked cowboy show. That's how come Jamaica get wicked in the man. I'm sure the most cowboy show, and then the man get wicked gun business.
Yes, it was the Cowboys, and then after that, you would get enough for the Kickers.
The karate. The one man never really into the kick business, but man, that goes after a while. Man, just keep the gun business like in a restaurant movie. There. But that was Rasta. What I'm teaching them, that's the same thing about Marley, you know. Giving the teaching of His Majesty, them no one, no devil philosophy. So most man get the devil one, you know.
You get it. Even Tristan Palmer, you brought him up just now too. I know that you did some early recordings and even later on in your career on the Black Solidarity label. How did you guys connect?
You know, Live and know the youngest one in our crew, you know. In the crew, Tristan was the youngest one. We was like, we love Tristan like that. So when Tristan out there singing, you know, when he was young, you know, this little young boy, you know, like a young, nice brown boy singing, you know what I mean? And he must sing some nice tune, and the big man, the young girls, them love him, you know. You know, all them tune there. Hey, some nice tune. And then in coming, you the wrong to walk through me door with a man. Tung 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 tung. Them did nice. So, you know, anyway, Tristan there, we also there with him, man. And then Phillip Fraser, anywhere with them. We just go and just par with him. He was our boy, man. But you know, he go back to Jamaica and just reside down there. And me stay so. Lone Ranger, the back down there now and thing, and everything I go on. But another one of them, they really link up. They with them again one at a time. I swear to God. Everybody grew up now and have family.
You understand. So then the first time you started to fly out now for doing music and stuff, was it the first place you went to the US, or where was the first place you went to fly out as an artist?
No, well, the first place me fly out for come America, New York City. But as you know, America is the first place me fly and stop. It was Miami.
Okay.
That means I come through immigration. That means that Miami. For me, come out of Miami and come to the America. I never said me that. It's a well mechanic, but me don't go through custom once me touch Miami, and then from Miami to New York. That time now, when the first show me come for those still, it was a show with the 5 of us. It was supposed to be the Beacon Theatre.
Okay.
Beacon Theatre, but what happened? It was cancelled. Maybe because maybe have lot of tickets. Yeah. But we still come the next day, and then we do some shows in Harlem. We go Chicago, all of those little places now in New York City. Then me leave, and I think I leave and go to England.
Okay.
And then some lady that tried to do a show with Dennis Brown at a place named on Broadway, Bands International. But it was Dennis Brown. It wasn't me. I wasn't on that show. But what happened? They are flying from London for that show. Somebody do that show at Bands International. And then the rest of show them now is like out of state. You know what I mean? Florida, all over like a place, them wherever you can do like a gig, you know?
So when you first came up, was it more stage shows you were doing, or more DJing or singing on songs at this time here now?
No, man, stage show, man. All me and Sugar in combination, deadly combination. No, man, Ghana. No, right now, man, don't even really try sound business with me, because I don't do that at Jamaica. But right now, you know the business go. You have to just work to require how the system is right now. Because right now, more time when you do the sound, it's more, the band is nice, the band is just the excitement of the people. People love live performance. But when you have the rhythm where you sing already, and you're playing it back again, the version, and you're singing, you can't afford to mess up. Because it's already done there already, and that's why you sing the song. So sometimes some artists go to a concert, and the bandman now going to take out the rhythm and play. Yeah, they don't leave them thing. Because the bandman now function right, the man just say, put in him rhythm. It's my CD, yeah? Play number 3 track. Yeah. And then you reach it now. So as I go more time. But the live performance is nice still. I love that more than any other thing. Because the live performance is like, it's a more spiritual thing when you do live performance. More than you do a song, the rhythm I play, you just a freestyle and say anything. When you do a live performance with the band, you don't rehearse with the band, so you have to sing back where you know you rehearse with the band, as the band can't keep up to your thing. And yeah, you don't certain time the band unless you give them a friend for you mix out and thing and tune are done. But for the tune connect. But me love perform with bands still. But most of the places when me go still a band still.
It's a lot of bands.
But me still sing band songs still. But most of them show them in them time there was live. Big show.
So when you first came to the US, how long were you in the US the first time you came? Because I know you came, you left, and then you came back, and then you didn't go back.
Yeah, 79 and stay here, so. Go to England, 80, I think I go 80. But what happened, you know? When you tell, because I not mix up the number, then more time, like if me say, well, 80, if me go here, so 81 or 82, maybe the 81 would have the next 3 months I run down to be 82. You get what I say?
Got you.
Like in the next 3 months, it's gonna be 81. You understand? Like so when I come 79, I'm there for like the Christmas would have come this bam. I'm there like the next 3, 4, 5 months into the next year. Then bam, I go to England. Spend a year in England, can't remember that. And come back. Go to Jamaica. And I think I spend the next maybe a 6 months or whatever. And if I not lie, I think I come back as well, the 19th of September 1981.
Got you. From there, so then with all of this now, did you come to Canada early in your career, or this was later in your career when you came to Canada?
No, I come again. Every time I come to Canada, they lock me up, you know.
What?
So I tell them, here I'm to Canada now. No, the first time I come to Canada, still, it was, I come there with Leroy Sybil, me and Lone Ranger, Mikey Jarrett. Not a long time, that. I think I was 80, in the 80s, so 80, maybe 84, 85, or maybe down to. And then we come back. Then I come back again. Everything was nice. So them tell me I'm supposed to leave like today, Saturday. I leave the Sunday. So when I was coming back, they give me a hell, say, I shouldn't leave Sunday, I should leave Saturday. But I say, why the difference and me leave the Sunday? But you know, the law is the law. You can't fight against that. Then I come back again, same thing. Somebody tell them, say, watch out. One of them there want to see me again. Yeah.
But right now, you're not really involved because it's too much hassle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't hassle with nobody right now.
Yeah.
I just live right now and go and sing some music.
You get it. So, okay, so then you came back to the States. You're in the States now. This is where you're going to permanent. What were your moves to really solidify Sammy Dread in New York when you got to New York and said, this is where I'm staying right now?
Because when I come to Canada, I could have stayed in Canada.
Okay.
When I go to England, I could have stayed in England. But when I come to New York, I say I want big apple where I take 2 bites out of it. And the whole world want to come here, so. I'll do everything all over the world. But when don't say, you live the world, people live all over the world. But I just show you the thing, me. If you check it in the world, people are all over the world, but if you check it, if it's 100 nation or whatever, everybody's right here in New York, America. Everybody's not there everywhere like that. So if you go to England, not everybody did it. If you go to Jamaica, it's not everybody did it. If you go to Canada, it's not everybody did it. Nowhere in the world where everybody did but Jamaica. All try. So I say, the place I'm every day, New York, New York. I like to fly and big up. Happy man, then man don't tell the man Frank tonight, if you can't make it tell somebody on your own, man, you can't go nowhere else to go to it, man. So and then me there for a minute and grow up because watch me. If serious like my career would be like so well. Maybe me don't tell a man so well, me there so like what, 40 years?
Oh, wow.
Then if me I deal with it the real way. 40. Yeah. So it's just like that now. So me get to learn my style. Most of my living is here, so more than from Jamaica. So me come to America when me at 25.
Okay.
And know me up there. So me get to learn the rule also and live with the rule here, although man get in a trouble more time and think, but you have to just learn once bitten, twice shy learn by your mistake and don't try to get into them things no more.
And I guess when you first, the second time when you came up, you made up in your mind, say, I'm not going back, or it was just a situation where you just happened to stay at that time, the second time you came back?
No, watch me. It's just like, I'm glad you asked me that question, too. I want to tell you this, you know. It's like, them say sometime they have a thing then called goat mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Goat mouth. Your mother used to tell you that. It's a certain thing. And boy, I go down there and I bet you something happened to you and something happened to you. And you know, it's a boy that did well, all right. It's just like before my mother died. It's like before she died, and before I come, she took me and tell me, say, you know, some Jamaicans stay. They must think of foreign of the world. So my mother would tell me, if me come and foreign, enough to come back. That's a fear. And the reason why I said that is the thing that we are going to Jamaica and the sufferation where she know. So say if you go foreign out the better, don't even come back again and not man I'm a dead body. And you know, so every time he plan and say, well, me that go home and serious about it, it's like an altercation of her just come right to me and just block it, you know. So for me know my mother 2-3 times ever dream see her.
Okay.
One time something happened to me, and it's like she come to me and tell me, watch me. And I come so bam.
Mm-hmm.
And the next time she dreams to me, it's like she had tell me, say, don't put nobody over her. I may never see her again. Anytime we talk about Jamaica, it's like she appeared to me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like she had shown me, but what? She did long time, she can't hold me ready for go my damn band.
So you're saying from the second time you came up, you've never been back to Jamaica?
No.
Holy smokes.
Americanized.
Yeah.
Americanized. Can we get 9 American here?
Got you. So
9,
you're big family.
9, 13.
That's big there. All right. So then how long did it take you after you said, okay, you're going to settle in? How long did it take you to set up the Sammy Dread record shop and all of those stuff there?
No, all right. What happened, you know, is like when me just like, it never take long because like me when me did say me did lucky or something like that because it's like every other 2 weeks me have a show, you know.
Okay.
Every other 2 weeks. If I dance, live, whatever, me have something I go on. And then, so you know, me I get a little money, I'm save. I'm save still, you know. Because in them times, I never really have nobody in America if you can backbone me up. I did their own people where they was good still, but people still take advantage of your kindness or weakness still. And thing. I let them teach me certain things and never show me certain things, you know. And in them time, you know, usually save me thing. And I say, well, you don't know, say, I want a record shop to myself. I want a record shop. But you know, in them time, you know, me have some little friends of my called woman friend, where would that with me, help me, whatever. Because as I said, when I just me say I want the store, me and some other people, me want the store still. But the other people them did want do it too. But me I say, no, I mean yes, Sammy. But eventually, me get the record store and did have it for a minute still. Yeah.
And that was in the heart of Brooklyn there. And you know, at that time, that Brooklyn was where everything was happening. From you dropped in America, one of the first places you're going to is Brooklyn. It's singer, DJ, sound, everybody, it's Brooklyn first.
Yeah, man, everything on 73 Nats and 703 Nats, everything there's a man, color low, everything, every club where them say bad, did they on Nastra and elsewhere. But if you want anything, and that's trying you have to go. Because you have to come from Fulton, come up. So you have to come from Fulton, come here, say everybody has sell some. I have a student and the whole bad thing. Whole bad thing used to go on, man. Good and bad. Yeah, good
that
and
was
bad.
New York, boss. That was New York, right across the board. You understand?
It was good and bad.
All right. So then there's a couple songs that I know you DJ'd on when you got there. You'll give me the order of operation. I know you performed on Downbeat, Third World, and Papa Moke. Tell me how those worked out there and what order you got.
Well, all right. Third World was my song. Third World was my song, definitely. And the reason why Third World was my song is, me that say it's me. Me, Louie Lepkie, Lone Ranger, force Third World to even get bigger.
Okay.
Because you know you have a little sound in your house and you play it on your corner. But when we come now, we start sing. Anyway, Third World play. It's Lone Ranger, Sammy Dread, Leave and Clip up a tie and say, you know, a dance cock. But then time there, you have Papa Moke still. Him did a Jersey. Him was a bad sound. Don't Tony School now, him did a Bronx. So in a them time, you know, so I start go to dance and go meet Tony School because what I want to tell you, sir, most of the like Third World, I hear some meet Third World. And if me not lie, I hear some meet Downbeat too.
Okay.
Yeah, some meet Papa Moke. Because when me come and find me, I don't know nobody. You know? Yeah.
Because I know even when you were singing on Papa Moke, was when Just Screw and Rankin Joe had came, or that wasn't at that time there?
Them a DJ and sing on it before me. Because when we go there, it's just like, when we go there, we have to give her a little money for come sing. You know? When we go there, I pay them for come sing. Because we never just go there and just go sing, so. Kind of then time the money I run, so you can have to come and sing and sound and you know, no food. So anyway, I'm going to hold the mic, money that for pass, man. I don't just sing, so. So Papa Moke and them sounded, but I think that was my sound, Third World.
If you're going to say that sound, you would say Third World was really your sound, if any sound.
Third World are my sound, because I remake Third World. Anyway, Third World play. We used to have a little place right up 95th and Class and call it Pepper Box. Anytime the Third World string up, man, a Roadblock in them, man. But you know, the youths, them, in a one time, the youths, them never conscious of themselves, man, because most of them, everywhere the youth, them do, them mash up them funds, you know. The youth, them come like them not like fun. Them mash it up. Them not like fun time. Because you're there, so now you have fun. 2030, every year you have it nice. And this year you come have a gun and shoot it up. Every year you do it and shoot it up. And I see thing like them do over, you know, the little parade thing where everybody used to come from all over the world. You come like a 20 people who are going to know. Because these
Labor Day parade.
They're not no fun. So then sick me, you don't know if I the water, if I drink or... But it's something where them put in a certain thing, be the people them and then crazy stuff. After.
The world we're in. Because even talking about Downbeat, two things with Downbeat. I know when it comes to dubs, two songs in America that has some of the most Sammy Dread dubs is Downbeat and Poison Dart.
Yeah, I want to tell him about a big dance last week. I'm a Zoro.
Kitty them,
yeah, it was nice.
Yes.
Yeah, it was nice. It was nice. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It was nice, man. Downbeat now is Downbeat now is like, as me I tell you, Downbeat come now. Remember you asked me that earlier how the M16 flow and thing. And we'll come right back to that. How the M16 really bust up, is really Downbeat. Make it come be stagnant, because what happened? Downbeat, Cut It From Me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but if you ever listen, and you can listen any tape, anytime at all, you will never hear Radigan play that tune. No. If he play that at the original, he might play.
Why? What happened there?
Yeah?
How come Radigan doesn't play it or he doesn't have it? How come?
He can't have it because I have some man underrated artists. And you see, when you underrate artists and the tune them catch you in a dance and kill you 3, 4, 5 times. Watch me. You see, when the first time, my true all get big. Downbeat, man, Downbeat. And get it, man, go yard, man, Jamaica. And go hold some sound and tear them up, man. And man start bad. Man come a foreigner, man, look, me them love call man name because we know him farmer. Man come a foreigner, man, say, it's the artist a long time, him run away from Jamaica, you know. No man now play my Jamaica, you know. And the man say, hey, and look for me, so. Because I know Sanchez Massey or Pinchers or them because you know, so him just go so. Because them man hard. And the man look at him and say, yeah, man, all right, man. And in that time when it comes to man, because it no care which man them are rate and boost, the man, none of them man, never see none of them man, the tune kill not sound in a dance hall over me. Me no call man name and me not have to talk. The man them know that. And then go around me. Man no vice me. And you know what happen? Every sound when me vice for go challenge certain sound when them hold them just kill them with the M16. From the M16 drop man just dead. Me see thing they from down at Jamaica when name upon the radio down there, man already gonna play Amazuru.
GT Taylor.
How you mean, man? When him draw the M16 I'm fierce, man. Dead, man. Man call me and say, thank you, Sammy Dread, man. So that tune you know, so what happened now? Me get all pay for the M16 all 3, 4 times, you know. Because I sing the tune for man last time I come back and play me, you know. I play people, you know. And the man, they never used to want the tune, they want it, you know. And you know, so happy. I used to when them get it and start play it, we get more money. Because some of them sound youth are just one set of sound them follow. If they don't hear that sound, they play that tune, they don't play it. And that's why you see Stone Love was the biggest sound. Because if you selector want to play like how them play, you have to make your own pattern as a selector.
For sure.
And which is right.
So you would give it to Downbeat. You would say Tony Screw, Downbeat, they're really the ones that brought M16 to the world. And this is years after the fact, you know.
Years because, I tell him I text us me there, you know, when the man coming up. I text us to me there when the man coming up. And say, you know, but your next man were really gigantic it up to Sky Juice.
Yes.
Because the first time I sing that for Sky Juice and in Jamaica, man, I pay show off, man. If any man know this, he hear me say, any tape he hear me say, take what Sammy Dread. I hear me say, oh, living God, if I never mighty faith, you won't get that. I don't joke, I never sing on the plate. I run with people. I tell him, say, if it's never mighty faith, you couldn't get this. I used to go and just up Bama and sing it for him and in Jamaica. And sing the same tune where I say, I never take a woman from the vanity rhythm. Then every minute now, everybody start, things start coming now. But as I say, 1 million sound out there, 900 million to make the next one, me sing this song. And sound still coming.
That's wild. So while you were in Texas, I guess amongst Mikey Faith and them, you weren't really into dub plates at that time. That wasn't your thing at all.
I wasn't cutting dub like that. I would have done the dub plate for Mikey Faith and a sound named Champion and Culture Roots. I wasn't doing that. Oh no, all I come to start cut dub now is when Downbeat come to Texas. And I think Bobby Candace give Downbeat some money to cut some Sammy Dread with me because Downbeat was coming to Texas. So when Downbeat cuts them songs there now, and the songs them start to play now, when Downbeat come, I did get film song, that's how songs them, but I never used to do nothing. I was just used to live in there and just sing by Mighty Faith. And do 1 and 2 little 45. Yeah.
Texas for a while. And you said it was you and Kennesaw that was down there at one point.
Yeah, Kennesaw used to wear the same place like your house. That's where I used to go when he come down there. Same house me go, same house he go.
What was Kennesaw like as a person?
Then I want to tell you the truth. I didn't meet Kennesaw if you know him like even say a year or two, because Kennesaw them only know when they come America. Most of the artists them in those times, they only know me when they come here because I left them a long time. I left before some of them even thought about singing. I even left them even just sing before them bus. So I never hear about them. It's when they come up now, kids like me and thing they go to school together. Me and Wayne Smith.
Okay.
So when time Wayne Smith, when him sling thing, me never know him and he never know me. It's when we buck up in a dance and New York. That's how we get to know him. And him said, no, Sammy. He said, no, man, Sammy not school, man. I tell him, man.
Yeah, no, that's wild right there. Because even with Downbeat's one of Downbeat's main singers was Shinehead. And I know Shinehead sang over one of your songs there. Which song was it that he sang over?
Roadblock. And if I tell you this, I just sing it over again for him 2 nights ago.
Yeah.
You know, he live in California.
Yeah, he's in California side now.
But I just sing it 2 nights ago for him in New York City because I was at the Amazon Clash with Downbeat and them. So I just sing it over for him. Crazy.
That's a full circle, and then circle again moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because why I'm doing it, you know, him say, this is what catch him with me. Him say, because they call me Daddy Shine, Papa Shine. Him say, they just crazy over. They call me Sammy Dread. He was just sick of that. Him just love it. So him have to do it. And I say, I saw it go, man. I respect that. They call me father, you know.
Because if you notice, a lot of singers at that time there, they didn't really have a song where they sang their name at the beginning. It wasn't, I don't really remember a lot of artists that was singing their name at the beginning of the song.
No, listen, that's what I'm telling you. If those things was happening, them have to go behind 78. For a man, I don't say a man don't do that, but you might have a song from 76, 77 where I sing him name into. You got me?
For sure.
But once it comes to 78, may have me. They call me Sammy Dread, right there, so 77 to 78. Then everybody starts put them name in song.
And that was just something that I guess you just came up with. Was it on purpose, or was just you were just singing and that's what you vibed?
It just like it was just something just come out of me. For me, if you just say, they call me Sammy Dread, call me name Sammy Dread, somebody just have sure. The flow was just there. The flow was the end was just, they call me Sammy Dread, the flow was there. That's it.
It's just a natural mystic. It just came out. That's how it came out.
That's how it comes. That's how it comes. They call me Sammy Dread.
You know, another song, you even brought his name earlier, Uri. Another song that used to play a lot of Sammy Dread would be Stereograph, especially when they came back to in the 2000s and the late 90s.
Watch it. That's what I tell you, it's a whole bad thing. Because when it comes to Stereograph, I'm a sound to under my brethren. Because film tune them different from certain sound. Because him play a song like sta da 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 sta da 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 da, here comes the bride. She dressed in her high school and green. Here comes the bride. And my one him play him never play Prophet.
Okay.
Prophet wanna say, here comes the bride. Now that she dressed in white. He used to play that, but after me I won't come with the Rasta something. And that them play the dress in high gold and green. A Sugar Minott did produce that one. Then me go do a tune for him and go so. I stitch. Every song come for that. Even Ricky Trooper, a song say, I stayed through my window and he water earth play. It was a sound down the road and they call him King Sterograph. To have a sound like this, yeah man. Then every song wanted. So, you know, we have mix up the foreign beats with the Jamaican beats. So, you know, that's how we do it, yeah, man.
For sure. Because I think, did you perform on Stereograph when they came to New York a couple of times too?
Yeah, I can say. I want to tell you, one time with, yes, I think I remember one time with me and Shabba and Supercat now. Yeah, Shabba and Supercat. That night, yeah, what political artist was there? What artist? I don't know. I was Mikey Joshua or what?
I think that might have been Irish and Chin's, I'm sure.
Irish and Chin. Okay. Well, I want it. Maybe I just passed through the night. I never depend it. But when time you see me then we maybe and through man come in Sammy Dread and thing. But nowadays we don't do them thing. Man, you don't call the man again, because them know what the thing said. I said coming again, no, I'm thinking again.
You think you're easy, Sammy? Yo, listen, it's just your vibe, your energy, and what you've known and what you've been through and your songs. Your stories are just so amazing to actually sit down with somebody like you and hear it from somebody that experienced it himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, because watch me. You see, when me there Jamaica and Phillip Fraser and the whole rapper, you know. You see, when me down there, me was have a 2000 TC Rover, you know. A family at Jamaica, me I drive. And then now, me have a fight, you know. Me get a fight. You the fight me I get every day now. If I'm a Barrington one in the front of the seat, a lady had.
Okay, from those times.
Yeah, if I'm a lady and a liquor John. A be a war. So me have a car, I'm going to tell you how much I really drive. So, no, sometimes I drive my car full, man. Phillip Fraser, Fraser now, in my road, Fraser I love drive a front of car. He love going out back a car. So sometimes we have about 7 people with me, you know. I work if I come from party, you know. So I can't left my brethren them. So you know me have to pick up everybody and drop off, you know, and thing. Yeah, man.
You know, talking about Phillip Fraser, I know that him and Jah Bible, they had a label called Roots Tradition, and they actually produced some songs with you also.
Yeah, that's where it come from, man. I'm a first producer at Jah Bible. My first song, when I tell man, say my first song, African Girl, that's the first song come out, but that's not my real first song. But that song I sing, I never hear it yet again.
You never heard it?
I don't even know what I sing. But the rhythm I sing pan, it was Where Eagles There Rhythm. You know that rhythm there?
I'm not 100% sure.
All right, I'm going to give you a little part. The rhythm goes up. Where Eagles There?
Yes.
I mean, I sing a tune say fight for your right and don't give up right. But remember the lyrics. I never hear that song there again. That would have been my first song.
Mm-hmm.
But when the African girl, I murder, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When that came
I think that was the rhythm, you know?
Mm-hmm.
The rhythm. Then, all right. After I lick that, you know, everything started again. Then I say the man, the only drink can come over in a weekend now. Then I told man, yeah, all of them tunes start come back now.
Mm-hmm.
Because then start licking a different way. So the African, then a couple little artists come sing for it too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. I remember, even by my rhythm, I remember one, I forgot a really youth name. He did sing a wicked tune named George Wright.
Mm-hmm.
Him sing a tune, say, I'm one of your secret admirer. Pan the Roadblock rhythm, you know.
On the same rhythm there.
Yeah. I am one of your secret admirer. Da-da-da-da-da-da. To your man, him nice to man, me heard man, nice. And did sing on it. Mm.
John Shop. This is another label out of New York. How did you connect with John Shop to put out some music at that time there too? Because this is now later on in your career.
All right, John Shop now. Oh, me go to John Shop now is Demos is the one that take me to John Shop.
Mm-hmm.
Demos. But what happened? The producer from John Shop, like the guy where I do the man where I do the work,
mm-hmm.
like we are spending money I invest in artists. It's like he checked for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because when I first meet him, he show me the Roadblock album.
Okay.
And tell me say that's why he want me sing his album.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, what? I said to myself, but really, man, I want nothing new. Man, I said, no, sir.
Mm-hmm.
This is how more you sing. God, like him, I said, yeah, man, seeing someone a foundation, this man, someone did that. But what happened, it was Demos who take me up there. And then when I go there, it was like a band, one click. Because when we go, we never take a month or two for the album. It was just 1, 2. Mm-hmm. But right now, still album still don't come out yet still.
Okay.
Yeah, but it in the process still. Because I mix it and I still have transaction and things. I know what thing they happen and thing to the production. So, but I'm still working still. Yeah,
good.
John Shop.
No, say what you're saying.
I would artists on that label, you know. I have Sizzler. You have all of the big top artists them where you can talk.
Lexus, all of them were on
all
that.
of them. You have a rhythm names Red Light City.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to tell you too. I mean, the first man sing on the rhythm if me not alive. No, I don't want to say like I think Fambo.
Mm-hmm.
I think a Fambo and thing they do. Red Light City, and then but the first singing I think of me.
Mm-hmm.
I tune me I sing, it's love we want, it's love we need. A Rasta might come a mighty long way from the Mississippi, from the sinking sand. Yeah, man.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, I won't even think, man. You have to sing consciousness, man. God, at the word, like, you talk about them out, defile your body, you know.
You understand?
A man can't eat anything, it must be nothing.
It's what you say.
It's what you said.
You understand? Because I know you even linked up with Chuck Fender and you re-recorded the M16.
Oh, everything. You know, I 1 week ago, man, in that Jersey, I did something. You just see my week ago to you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some. I'm gonna ask me for you know, cause I'm gonna do a interview like how me the two of us.
Mm-hmm.
Supposed to do the two of us, but it never really go through like how me I go.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I get cut off and never come back still. In which way me know them thing there, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then call me and apologize to it, but and then now me got Jersey go do some tune for some dub, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a guy shooting no friend now. It's about weird. Man, one day man, he just step on podcast. And I see him think, yeah man. I even Chuck Turner, I'm close to Chuck Turner too, man. Everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because I know
and
even up to
Michael.
last year.
Michael Palmer too, muscle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Me and them are that close. Me and them like a brother.
Because I think Palmer came up there close to around the same time you came up there too, because he's been up there a long time also too.
Yeah, me and him par. Yeah, man. Me and him there for a minute.
If we went through all the producers and I didn't give this producer any credit, it would be wrong. Jah Life. How did you hook up with Jah Life to do some music for him?
Well, all right. You have some people who used to call themselves Heartbeat record.
Mm-hmm.
You have two Heartbeats, you know. You have some white guys up, I think, in California, Chicago, someplace have a Heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
These people have a Heartbeat too. But what happened, I don't know, because I don't tell like Rasta man. I don't know who first register.
Mm-hmm.
But the white man them get the franchise of the Heartbeat record.
Mm-hmm.
This is when me in Jamaica. Me meet these people come to Jamaica and I do 2 songs for them.
Mm-hmm.
If you check it, this is my album then called Jah Live album.
Yes.
All right. Them do 2, but the rest of songs them get it from producers.
Got you.
I didn't get the rest of songs them from Sugar Minott and producers.
Mm-hmm.
The only 2 songs I did sing for them is a tune named Think Constructively. That's what the first album come named Think Constructively.
Mm-hmm.
A red album. First 2 tunes I sing for them is Think Constructively and a tune named Running Around.
Mm-hmm.
Every other tune come from Sugar Minott and various producer. Right there, so. So them never. Then when I come now, Jah Life was the man. If you come a foreign as an artist, Jah Life you want to be.
For sure.
Not care if him not make the music right. I him you want to be around. Mm-hmm. I love it more than anything. Mm-hmm. I have him record store. So you have your Jah Life. So what happened? Me and Lepkie, I think me do a tune for him name I think I do a song for Jah Life name. I don't want to lie.
Mm-hmm.
I think I do a 1 tune for him. And then time I fly go to London.
Okay.
And that's where he come get him songs them.
Oh, he came to London and got it out there.
Yeah, because most of the Jah Life songs them vice of London. Mm-hmm. Then a vice of New York.
Is it the Mr. Music LP we're talking about here?
Mr. Music LP. Mm-hmm. Because what happened, Mr. Music LP, if you press that, everything get messed up. Mm-hmm. Because from that line, when he make the jacket and everything, maybe must have just 500 copy of the jacket and the stamp. After that, not more. Him himself tell me he can't find the sample. Mr. Music album. Artwork, everything gone.
So whoever has it, hold on to it, because that's a collector's item right there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So my vice that now one place in England near Easy Street.
Mm-hmm.
And then now, that night they know me, Sugar Minott and Lepkie in the studio. And I so come, because I sing tune half of vibes, you know. I don't know what Lepkie and Sugar did have. But them are quarrel. I'm going to the studio and the time at the party time reading my play. I'm going to sing a tune, so if me and my Adrian have a misunderstanding, let's talk it over. Bad tune again. Mm-hmm. If me and me Adrian got a misunderstanding, Let's talk it over. That's all you have to do and talk it over. Because we don't need no fuss, or no fight, or no backbiting against each other. Because them things that me try to sing still. But you want to see me do over, right now me do over, me do around 8 tune right now, but most of the artists them is mostly sing over songs me do.
Okay.
Because you may have so much original songs. Me say certain songs me hear and me love them, and some of them are my brethren still, so me have to sing because Sugar Minott, me sing over Sugar Minott. Do you really love me? Do you really love me like they say you do? Do you really want me? I want to know right now. I've been hearing you about you, girl. Say you really love me, but I do over that. I do over that one I release now. If I see you running round with him again, oh yeah. Left it a broken out. It released it on all platforms right now. And then me do over Ken Bood. The one who say, I know, and you know too, that this love is really, really true. Then my brethren them know when music power, the mellow, and me sing over the mellow, the which one me sing over? Me sing over You Have Caught Me, Baby. You have caught me, 'cause I'm falling in love with you. Always ain't nothing else for you to do, just to love me like I love you. So I'm do over that. And then me do over Roland Boyle. Have you ever been outside when the rain is falling? Da-da-da-da, in the rain and the cold and stormy night. Me do over that one too, and then me do over a tune right now. Me I try. Them I mix it now. Is Rita Marley sing it still. Is Rita Marley sing it when she had the group.
The eye trees.
No, Solets.
Okay.
Yeah, she didn't have a group before she didn't have trees.
I did not know that.
Yeah, she sing a tune say, all you do is just play, 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 and you don't understand. All you do is just ray, 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 and you know you were wrong. I know, because it's been showing, and it's been growing, and it's been knowing. That's the only thing that keeps me hanging on. 'Cause it's the love of the Father and the light of the love. All you do, da 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 da. Yeah, so me have that a mix right now for come out. Because them tuning no lick over 40, 50 years to sing them something, you know. So when that mix right now on the right way, that's supposed to give you a little hype. So, you know. So I just them little one, them and sing one out, and then my boss at them me say, "Want me sing about D Brown too?" Because I never put no D Brown on it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put a D Brown on it and just close out. I don't want to do no 12 tune. I just want to 1 year tune with my artists them and I love. I just put them out.
And that should be coming out sometime this year here as a
yeah, because I left it a broken out right now. And me have one and they call it Tune Core. It name Just Enough Baby. Your Love Baby name. Your Love Baby depend Tune Core. Can visit it. Tune Core Love Baby is a kind of R&B mix. I true me I say, I just can't get enough of your love, baby. Just can't. You want to hear it, man? Wicked. You're like Sammy Dread gone R&B.
Once you're a singer and you could try all type of style and understand and experiment and feel and like you have a voice. Try. Continue.
Yeah, man. Do it, man. Wicked, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Because
Yeah,
I
man,
know
because most of my tune them are just, most of them are one take, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because me see people, even most of the lovers right them, me see a lady and just sing about her, you know, and it just one take, you know. Whereas, because you see me have tune named Diana, you know. And them tune there, Diana one take. Tune like Mona Lisa, my love for you is like a blessing coming from above. And the perfect rhythm. It's like the split that blew from above. I know your love is real. Yeah, man. Your love to me. And what about you? Let me sing some tune for Live Val Thompson too. And yeah, man, right now, I have the work out, man. What about you?
Yeah. Because I know even up to last year, you did a song. I think even you and Junior Demus had a song out with a music video you guys did too.
Yeah, let me tell you about Lord Jesus. You want to hear, you see that song? Sometimes you go certain places and you just do things and you just do that. That song, it was never a song for singing, you know. Because what happened, remember, we in the one and thing that don't get big tune off it, you know. Movie star, you know.
Yes.
But you don't know what happened. We're there in the studio. And the rhythm I play and me start sting you may not be a member. Almost 15 years ago, I sing that me and Demus.
So this is the second time.
15 years ago, me and him in a one through the Bushwick and say, that's when the man come back with it and play it and say, you want to hear this? Me say, what? And when the man play, me say, when I sing that, the man say, you forgot? 15 years ago, that when me have to do, me have to go do up, me go revise it a little because me never like it. So, and Demus vice it down there already. The only me pretty up for me part, Demus part just goes because me artist, me can't make me think those. You can't have big artists like we know one of them man, they pan tune where sell out million, then me come and make it look like a fool. So me have to just pretty up my thing. Yeah man, but it out. You may not be a movie star. You may not try a big first car, but I love you in every way. And he must say, Lord Master, I love you. Think of me feel something. You know, it's crazy.
Crazy. Listen, Sammy, conversation is crazy. I have two questions for you before I get you out of here. This, as I said, to see it from your eyes and hear it from your mouth, it just brings you right into the stories. Like I was standing there, I was in the studio, I was on this home, I was everywhere with you. Just that's how vivid you paint the picture. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Blessed, sir. Blessed. Thanks for that.
Definitely.
Thanks for that. But at the spirit, you know, the powers, you know. At the powers, you know, because more time, me that tell some man, say, me spiritual, you know, I say, oh, you say that. Me say, you can never know yourself great, and people have to tell you you're great. Because self-praise is no recommendation. So I say, me not tell myself I'm great, but well, me can foresight certain things. Because me talk things and then it just happen.
Yeah.
Happen everything we talk. Cause a while ago you come to me and knock me with 2 questions, 4 questions, and right there. So the man, them name you call me just to them 2 days ago.
It's just a vibe, the spirit, the natural mystic.
Natural mystic flowing through the air, man. Celestia, God, man.
You've had this career from in the 70s until right now. When would you say has been the highest point in Sammy Dread's career, and when has been the lowest point in your career thus far?
All right. The low, I want to get a joke, you know. You say, because them say truth is truth. The lowest part is when you know get certain show and the money now run. Any artist say him not go through that a draw. When the money now run, they have to pay the rent. The lowest are even your woman and your wife, everybody makes you pay them. And then the next time when it reach up there. And I think that's why I sing a tune say, so long, I man cannot get my shit. Yeah, man. No, me still not get my share. So long. So it's that to say the highest point, the lowest point are when me can afford certain things. The highest point, when me can't afford it, me try to make everybody all right.
You've had the career from 70s until right now we're in 2022. When did you actually learn the business of the music business?
Me just I learn it, you know. Just I learn the business. I have some man that talk about him know a long time, like I tell. And him have a plane a drive. You don't know the business. So me still I learn the business. I mean I tell you say so long, still not get to share. I mean I learn the business. I have people tell me the business. So me just I get to learn the business now.
Definitely.
And maybe me learn the business more, everything is that great as we ask me 2 questions, the highest and the lowest.
But you're still here, and that's what matters, you know what I mean?
That's the fullness, you know, yes. So that's the fullness right now, that's what I'm saying. The highest, I'm still right here. The greatest thing, we're still alive.
You understand. Listen,
if
there's anybody you want to big up, anything you want to say, leave some contacts where if people want to dub place, anything right now, the floor is yours.
No, well, watch
100%.
me. Well, watch me. Me not watch it. Nobody can go through nobody but the African muscle. I have my link. 1 and 2 man have my link still, but watch it. Big up the all of the man them from Toronto, man. Big up the man them from Jane and Flint, Lab Grove. All of them places where me not member. Cause music hang out there, don't I go Jamaican spot them there and all them places.
Eglinton West and those places, yeah.
Yeah, big up all of the man them. Big up the man up their name for cards, you know, 1 and 2. Big up Lincoln and them thing there, you don't know. Scarborough here and the whole thing, you don't know. Sammy Dread locks of that. You know, so see one of them there, you know, say I road, you know, carry no gone nowhere, you know.
Yeah.
We not go nowhere. How did you say that? Nah, bother. Rastafari.
Yeah, man, your energy, your vibe has been amazing. Before I let you go, I'm going to ask you for one thing, which is a muscle.
What?
Which is a muscle M16 special before we go.
The original muscle, you know, Sammy Dreadlocks in dance that, you know, we up in Canada, you know. Lord of mercy, Jah of mercy, bad boy fire M16. Policeman a fire AK-47, but muscle now. I got murder some boy. Murder them really strong for me, muscle. Original Sammy Dreadlocks in darkness. Pip, pip, pip. Canadian, big up on yourself.
Father Sammy Ross, this conversation was nothing short of what I expected it to be, which was an amazing, open, honest conversation about your career. You understand?
All right.
Now, man, this conversation won for the books. Let me give you an outro and get you out of here, all right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is Muscle, and this has been another Two Line Music Cuts Entertainment Report podcast, and we are out.
This podcast is brought to you by www.twolinesmusichut.com.